What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Clarity Chronicles. Let me just clean up. Hold up. Let me give me 2 minutes. Hold up. I just don't like having my door open. And I like having my space clean. So let's jump right into the video here. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the Clarity Chronicle journey. And let's start it off really quick. So today we're going to be talking about meditation has helped me within my day-to-day life, within like my family situations, having those conversations, and just being able to understand what you truly are going through. I'd say I comment on doing extensive research, if that's watching podcasts, looking up web links, whatever you do to find your research. And then I talk about journaling. I talk about writing down. There's many different journaling processes. There's free writing, there's brain dump. There's so many different types of journaling, or you can also look it up on the internet. And I also talk about the different types of meditation. And then what else do I incorporate? This is a very long video, just a heads up. And if you guys are willing to watch me talk for about a good 45 minutes to an hour, I respect you. I respect how far you've come to even click on this damn video, because my last previous videos, I've only gotten 2 views. So, yeah, I don't even know what I want to title this video. Like, that's the hardest part about it, is because I ramble on. I might talk about, I don't know, I'm proud, name it like something around mindfulness or meditation or somewhere along those lines. So, enjoy this video and have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys later on in the video. Peace. The way I look at it, it's all about understanding yourself underneath your skin, underneath the terms of who you are, for the positive affirmations you shout in the damn mirror. It could be negative self-talk, positive self-talk, whatever self-talk you tell yourself. It depends upon what you do, what you say to yourself, how do you respond to yourself, and just how you manage your emotional regulation, and how you justify your emotional IQ and intelligence IQ. So now for me, I'm not trying to sound cocky or any of that, but I have pretty high standards. I believe that I have a very high emotional IQ and intelligence IQ, but that's just me. I've heard that from my professors. I've heard that from family, friends. I would like to consider that I'm an old soul. I actually have a shirt that my grandma gave to me, and let me grab it really quick. It says I'm old-fashioned. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit small on me, but what can we do about it? But yeah, I consider myself not to be a part of this generation, if that makes any sense. I believe I'm more mature, I'm more mentally stable than other 19-year-olds out there. Still waiting for that damn mic to come in, boys. I'm just patiently waiting here. So Today, to start off, I'm going to tell my mindfulness journey and what I've done to handle certain situations. Ugh, sorry about that. I'm pretty exhausted. Um, my circadian rhythm's all fucked up, but trying to incorporate meditation into my sleep schedule. Um, and it's very difficult because my sleep pattern's all fucked. Um, so some things we're gonna talk about that I've done that help me improve my productivity, my peace of mind, and just where I am today. Um, so typically, what I do, I wake up in the morning and either I meditate or the night before I'll journal. And within that journaling, I'll talk about some things that happened good that day, and then some things that bad happened that day. You can do whatever. You can even look up journaling exercises on the internet, on TikTok, whatever you choose. But it's all that. It's find something that works for you. I found something that works for me, and it works immensely. Um, and the way I look at it is overall, you have to find ways to going around mindfulness or meditation and journaling. It depends upon how you interact with it, how you use your experiences in your day-to-day life. I'm gonna have to get a haircut here, boys, because yeah. But the way I look at it is, first you have to set clear goals and you have to manage your own priorities. Um, what I mean by that is make checklists. I've made many checklists. So typically in the morning I'll meditate, and then the night before I'll journal. And if I don't journal the night before, if I have a busy ass day, I'll write down a checklist of what I want to target to get done. Um, Typically during my busier days, like right now, I'm actually recording at 1:07 p.m., which is very shocking because I always record later in the day. Um, Forgot to take my pill. But yeah, so set clear goals so then you can determine what you want to target, what you want to achieve for that day. If that's homework, if that's checking your email or sending 15 emails. Yeah. It could be whatever. Um, but the way I look at it is find things you want to target for yourself to better yourself tomorrow. Because it's all about helping your future self within the later coming days. Because I saw this one video and it said that you have 24 chips in a day. One chip is an hour. And you take it 8 hours for sleeping. And then you'd also 8 hours for sleeping. So I need my calculator, guys. Sorry if my mic disconnected because I was using my calculator on my phone, but I got the old school calculator. So, oh wait, batteries are dead. All right, well we're using the MacBook calculator. Wait, I have this one too. Hold on. I forgot I have. Oh shit! I still got the instructions in this bitch. That's crazy. Wow, and this one broke too. I'm guessing none of my calculators work. Seems like we need a use it off the Mac. Calculator. So imagine this. You get 8 hours of sleep. Because we're 20, we're teens, we have to gain our sleep. So we have that. Plus, if you're in high school, you have 7.5 hours of school. So within that, you have 15.5 hours to do whatever you want. And then, so let's add that by, like, let's say you're a college student. No, you have maybe 2.5 hours of homework. So 18 hours. So 24 subtracted by 18. So you have 6 hours to do whatever you want. You can either do that by reading. You can do that by journaling, working, playing video games, hanging out with friends. It just depends upon what you have time for and what you want to plan to get done that day. God, I don't like my hair right now. It's being annoying. But imagine this. You're like me. You're a college student. So, for me, let's say, I get 8 hours of sleep, plus 3 hours of homework that day, plus, let's do like 2.5 hours of class. Within that, I have 13.5 hours to do whatever I want to do. So then let's add that by 5.5 hours of work, because that's the average. So that's 19 hours. And let's do 24 subtracted by 19. 5. So I have 5 hours to do whatever I want. And the way I look at that is I can either spend it on making videos, making content, doing homework, or just doing other stuff that I want to do. But let's incorporate the weekend on this. So let's do 8 hours plus, I'm counting as today. Let's do like, how many hours do I want to spend making content? 2 hours. Plus 3 hours of phone use. It could be texting, social media, or just watching TV. This is just during the afternoon. So that's 13 hours. And then what if I want to spend another 3 hours doing homework? That's 16 hours. So within creating content, because for me, I like to take many recaps or many videos of myself, because I am graduate perfectionist. So let's do 24 subtracted by 16. I have 8 hours to do whatever I want. I have 8 hours of playing video games. If I want to do some more homework, if I want to edit the videos, if I want to post the videos, whatever. It just depends upon. So I want you guys to do this. If you guys are watching this video, I want you guys to look through your day, write it down on a blank piece of paper. Could be journal, could be whatever. I want you guys to write it down. Write down your 3 goals you want to target, your 3 main goals you want to target, and then 3 side quests you want to hit, and then 3 small wins. That could be video games, that could be wanking, that could be hanging out with friends, that could be hanging out with your girlfriend, whatever. It depends upon what you look at your life and how you determine your life as. Um, and the way I look at it is you have to do this for your own life. So, I did it for my own life, and now I have to target the 2 hours of creating content or creating whatever you guys want. Um, and the way I look at it is once you do it for your life, you'll get the underlying value of how much time you actually have on your plate. And once you determine your time management, how many chips you have, and just your schedule for that day will help you determine what goals you want to hit, how big and small your goals should be. If you do this for a week to 2 weeks, or just test the waters and do it every 2 to 4 times a week. Um, what I believe start a new habit is you have to break it into pieces. You have to be able to be willing to have the determination, the self confidence, and just the belief that you are able to get better on a daily basis. Because it's all about changing your framework or changing your mindset. Um, that's the way I look at everything. That's how I look at learning. That's how I look at content creation. It's about changing your mindset. Um, Damn, I got another hangnail going. But yeah, once you change your mindset of how you look at certain stuff, it'll help you get the underlying value of what goals you want to target, what assignments you want to achieve, and what you see yourself for the future. I see myself having a bright future, even though I'm having family troubles right now. I still have a bigger and better vision. I still don't let me being grounded determine the underlying value of what life is about. I believe that even in the darkest of times, we will see the brighter days shining upon us. Within the future coming relationships, workout sessions, just whatever you find your peace and serenity, and where you find your gratitude, will then you be able to see the underlying value of your life, your goals, your aspirations, whatever you tell yourself, I am who I am. Because I am are two very powerful syllables or words. Um, but overall, you have to be willing to accept um, your life. You have to be willing to look down at your deepest, darkest paths and your past. That's why I love meditation, is because you have to be willing to live your own thoughts, live your own life. That's why I'm actually writing a research paper on meditation, the effects of stress management and emotional regulation. Let me actually here. I'll be back. I gotta clip this hangnail because I keep on picking at it, and yeah, I don't want it to bleed like I did the last one. So I'll be back. Hold up. What's up, everybody? I'm back. So, what the hell? I got the magnets right here. That's weird. I'm back. So, what I talk about in this paper, I talk about how, earlier on in my work days, I was able to manage my emotions correctively in the workforce, and also I talked about many different aspects of how I did it within my family. I'll talk about how I handled my family matters. So just talking about this really brings back the past trauma. So me and my parents having this conversation, it was mainly about chores and how I didn't really manage my chores. I didn't really, I've gotten better at it, but I was pretty hungover, I was tired as hell, and I just wanted to have a lazy day. And I did two of the things on the whiteboard, on the list, and I forgot about the other two. And on accident, and then we had that conversation later that night, talking about chores and everything. And actually, when it was my dad has a very short temperament. He has I have to watch what I say. But when they were talking to me, I was standing behind them, and when my dad was talking, he was talking for about a good 2 minutes. And what happened is, I accidentally let out a little snicker, or a little laugh on accident, which I believe that every sound has a meaning, every sigh, every thing that we let out of our body isn't a facial expression. And he took it too literally. And what I did, so I was still standing there. I said, I don't really remember it. What happened is, during that time that I let out that little snicker, he stood his ass up. He said, that's not nice for saying that shit or some shit around those guidelines. And then he told me, he was about 2 to 5 feet away from me, telling me to sit my ass down. And he was, so our living room, we have a couch, and then we have a small little gap. And he was standing in front of the gap, and I couldn't really sit down. And I'm like, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down. He's like, okay, good. I'm like, chill your fucking tits. Like, I know that you have a short temperament. And within that, I was able to hand myself calm, collectively, and supportively by pulling my thoughts together, by digesting the situation actually with my gut, not with my head. Because I believe that if you have a gut feeling, if it's with your family, friends, or relationships, you have to trust it. Versus taking the risks, you have to trust your mind. Being mindful of certain situations you put yourself in. That's why mindfulness is very powerful. Or meditation. But mindfulness is a very broad term. And the way I look at it is, he was screaming at me, he was yelling at me when I was sitting down. And during that time, my mom couldn't even calm him down. I had to be the one that calmed him down. So I match his tone, I match his body language, I match his facial expression. Later on, I match his body language. But he was staring directly into my eyes. Straight directly in my eyes. coming from my dad, and my friends don't know my dad like that. They know him from the basketball with him yelling and everything, but like they don't know him like that. And the way I look at it is overall, I was able to help hold myself accountable. And the other portion of it was the basement smelled like weed because I accidentally let the door open, the bathroom door on accident, which I had no idea I did because I was high as shit already. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna light candles, not my dumbass trying to air it out, which I should have done. But I just, yeah, I was able to hold myself accountable. I was able to keep my facial expression strong, even when the assertive dominance was toppling over me. Just even looking back on that scenario really brings me clarity of how I responded in that certain situation and how I reacted. That's why I believe that every reaction has an opposite reaction. What I mean by that is that everybody. So pretend you're talking to your friends, and you say something funny, they'll laugh. If you say something stupid, they'll look at you with a different facial expression that you'll never really see. Turn down this. This blue light is really hurting my eyes. You have to understand. What the hell? That's crazy. I never knew that she did that. Ah! Oh shit! That's dope as hell. Congrats! Yay! I believe that every reaction has an opposite reaction. I think that was from Isaac Newton. One of his 12 rules or whatnot. And it's fucking raining. God damn it. Gloomy ass day and I'm still making a fucking video. But yeah, sorry for rambling on, going off topic. I tend to do that. But I really hope this helps you bring a state of clarity, state of presence, state of peace. But overall, the way I look at it is you have to be able to understand a certain situation that you put yourself into, and you have to be able to understand how you react to those certain situations. What I mean by that is, pretend you go talk to a girl, and you've been talking to girls for a while. You know how they react, you know how their body language tells stories, you know how you understand even a small little vocal tone will change the perception of how they view you. And the way I look at it is, within that conversation, you have to be willing that even the worst things could come into factor. She could reject you, she could accept you, she could laugh at you, she could make fun of you. You have to be willing to have that feeling deep inside of you that you know that even the worst things could happen. Even your life come crashing down, and even though you still persevering, you still have a girlfriend, you still have a life, you still have all these things that you're looking forward to come into factor. But you have to be willing that nobody knows your story. Only you know your story, which means you have to understand yourself by either self-isolation, journaling, writing down your thoughts, going to therapy, meditation, positive self-talk, and so much more. You just have to be willing, because the way I look at meditation is that it helps me understand who I am for who I say I am. It helps me understand my thoughts, helps me understand my emotions, And it helped me have clarity of mind, even when the darkest of times come around, which they did. Life has its ups and downs. I look at it as a with the the curve that goes like a meditative graph or like a sonic graph or where they uh, do earthquakes, like test earthquakes, seismometer. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I guess it's called. um, but to get back to meditation, um, try to find other things to talk about. Um, Morning meditation. I talk about meditation. I always do it in the morning or later in the evening, like right after dinner, because you have food in your system, you're full, you're tired. It means that you could have racing thoughts that could be going through your head. You could have different um, goals, ideas that would run through your head. That's why meditation helps you bring a sense of presence, sense of peace, and sense of gratitude, um, and sense of joy that even in your own thoughts, you have to be willing to persevere and listen to that mind. Because, like I said, you have to take your mind with a grain of salt. Because when you take it with a grain of salt, you don't know what to expect. Um, that's why I jump in every single situation. If that's meeting somebody new or meeting new experiences or having new experiences, will help me bring me clarity because it's all about getting better on a daily basis. It's all about being understand who you are, what you, if you're goal driven, if you're driven by aspirations, by positive, or a positive, um, what's the word? A positive motivation, whatever it is you feel motivated, and you get your motivation from podcasts, whatever, do that and incorporate that into your daily life, whatever it is, incorporate it into your daily life. And then once you do that, you'll be able to be willing to accept yourself, accept who you are. And the way I look at it, it'll take time. It'll take time to understand yourself. That's why I've been doing this self-improvement journey for about 2.5 to 2 years. And there's no timeline to when your self-improvement journey will truly end. That's why it's always about getting better on a daily basis, having a clarity of mind, having a clarity of what your expectations are, and having a clarity that you don't give a fuck about what people think or what people expect out of you. Because you can create those different perceptions or different perspectives in people's minds. If you really want to set your mind straight, that's what you got to do. Go to Starbucks. Go somewhere where there's a lot of people. Make connections. As humans, we have to make connections. We're a very talkative kind of group. People have stories, but you have to be willing to go underneath the layers of an onion. That's why time it takes, like relationships and friendships, have to peel the layers off the skin of the onion. Because then when you get to the bottom layer, that's your best friend, that's your wife, that's your significant other. But it takes time and it takes patience and it takes practice. And at the end of the day, it'll be high and it'll be low. It'll be a fluctuation of a graph. You just You have to be willing to, even when your lows, still persevere, even when you're not in the right mindset. That's why you have to change your perception of how you think, how you look at life, how you look at your own life, and how you can change your life for the better. Because it's all about getting better on a daily basis. It's all about accepting who you are. Like, I'm Will Dexheimer. I'm a content creator. I'm a college student. I'm a part-time worker at a golf course. And this summer I'll be getting into motorcycling, and maybe I'll include a motivational motovlog channel. Maybe like incorporating like my favorite quotes, talking about them on the bike. Or who knows? It's just a path that I'm just trying to pave. Life is a winding road. It's it's like a it's not like a highway. Relationships are like a highway. You have to be going either a straight line, it's either straight, you're parallel, or you're perpendicular. Um, that's what life. It'll throw us curveball. It'll make us feel a challenge. It'll make us have a sense of purpose. Because as a man, we need to have a sense of purpose. We need to have a sense of vision in our life. We need to have goal-directed ideologies or ideas that we perceive for ourselves so that we can make our lives better on a daily basis. And overall, that'll take time. And that'll take patience and that'll take practice. That's why meditation has really helped me. Um, Not with the brain fog aspect. That's why I have this to help me out with my brain fog. And just trying different supplements, doing your research on what, if you have mental health disorders, if you have different disorders, there are supplements out there that will help you if you don't want to go through therapy, if you don't want to do any of these other shit. There's so much research and research papers and websites and so much information out there that you can grasp. You just have to be willing to analyze yourself. So first step, meditation, or writing it down on a blank piece of paper, making a list, or just journaling. So make daily goals, make daily activities, and then talk about the growth part of it. You have to be willing to go beneath the layers. Yeah, going beneath the layers of your skin, going beneath. Alright, I decided to switch it up to my MacBook speakers because my phone was being all fucky and weird, and sorry about if the audio was all glitchy and weird, and sorry about that. Um, but you have to be able to understand who you are for who you say you are. Um, our life is like an onion. Our life tells stories within the layers. Um, but one thing for inner growth, I gotta tell you guys, is you have to be willing to look deep down within yourself. Look down within your goals, your dreams, whatever you want to accomplish this summer. This summer. Whatever you want to accomplish this summer, do it. Fucking do it. See, now for me, I'm grounded. I have to pay for my car insurance. And on top of that, yeah, not fun. I have to pay for all that stuff. And I'm still contemplating about getting a ZX6R, and that's going to be 7K. 7 grand. Yeah. It ain't fun. But I know I have the money. I know I have the financial freedom that anybody as a 19-year-old wishes that they had. I'm not telling you guys my net worth. I'm not telling you any of that shit. But all I gotta say is I have a certain amount of money in a liquid account where I'm gaining interest on like every month. I think it's every month or every year. I'm pretty sure it's every month. But the way I look at it is grind your ass off. That's what I did in high school. I grinded. I did not go to parties. I hanged out with a selective group of friends. I made my connections strong. And I still keep those connections strong. But you have to be willing to understand yourself. So, key takeaways for this part of the video: journal. Make a journal about yourself to understand yourself more. Look up journaling ideas, journaling questions to ask yourself about self-improvement. Read self-help books. Listen to podcasts. Listen to mental health about. There's a very good video with Andrew Conti and Andrew Huberman talking about mental health. I haven't seen that video in a while, but it's a very great video. It's like they have like 6 videos out there. Like, I think 3 to 6. It's insane. Because mental health is such a big topic to talk about. But yeah, journal, research. I'd say do research on your mental illnesses like ADHD. Listen to podcasts about ADHD or whatever mental illness you have. And then once you do that, find out the different supplements. The one podcast I would like to suggest is Andrew Huberman. He talks about the many different types of neuroscience, biology, psychology, just the different aspects of daily life. Just to give you a heads up, break it into pieces, because a podcast should not be listened in one full session. Unless if you're taking notes, then you can do that. But overall, you should not do that, because the way I look at it is a podcast should be listened broken up into pieces. And then once you do all that, find out different drugs that'll help you, different mushrooms, different prescriptions, or even going to your doctor, talking to your doctor. That should be step 1. Or after you complete all your research and give them some ideas of what you think that could help you. That's what I'd say you should do. But overall, you should be able to, after you complete all that, try to get better on a daily basis. Try incorporating journaling, meditation, self-help books. Try to do that. Because the way I think of it, remember why you started. This is one of my favorite, let me actually grab it. Remember why you started. Remember your purpose. Remember what you want to accomplish within the next few months, within the next few years, whatever you want to target. Put 100% effort into it. Or at least put 80 to 90% effort into it. At least. But remember why you started. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Welcome to the Clarity Chronicle journey. And this channel is mainly going to be about self-improvement, about either how I can make content for you guys. So if you guys have made it this far, leave a comment in the description. And please, 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 please get better. Self-improvement is a journey. It's not a goal. It's not a goal. It's not a mindset. It's a pathway. A pathway that can lead to many different side quests, side hustles, whatever. It can lead to many side journeys. So, right now it's actually pouring outside. Oh, I should have. If I'm being honest, I kind of find the sound of rain soothing. Oh my, I should have just had the windows open. That's what I'm going to do in the next video. Just to let you guys know, I did not make a second video because I didn't have time. I got overcrowded with homework and a whole bunch of other shit. I was actually gaming it with my friend before this. And then I had dinner. But yeah, tomorrow I'll think of different ways of making content. What I'm thinking right now is do daily quotes, because I promise you I can talk about daily quotes forever. I can talk about daily quotes or 1 to 2 quotes for like 2 to 3 minutes if they're really that perfect of a quote. But overall, what I gotta tell you guys. Love you, brother. My old high school buddy just texted me and gave me his number. So yeah, but there's not enough self-help books to help you change your life. The only thing that can change your life is by taking action. Like, see, I'm gonna throw my phone over there because it's a fucking distraction. You have to take action within the steps that you create for yourself. That could be like I said in this video, research your mental disorder. If you got ADHD, depression, anxiety, whatever disorders you have, research them. And I suggested Andrew Huberman. He is top tier. He's a neuroscientist at Stanford, and he talks about biology, neuroscience, and then psychology, a little bit about psych, but it's mainly about how this disorder or how these disorders affect your brain and how affect your body. He gives you like steps to fixing them, and what I gotta say, take notes. It'll help you immensely. And the way I look at it is, all you can do is take action, research, and then also research drugs that can help you. Find out what the side effects are, everything you need to know about the drugs, and whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys have made it this far in the video, I respect you. You're part of the family. And actually, within the last video, 2 videos, I only got 2 views. 2 views. So, if you're one of the many few that click on this video and made it this far, I respect you. Gaining Will's respect is very hard, very difficult. But overall, this journey is all about having a clarity of mind, clarity of peace, and the presence of gratitude. So I believe that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Nothing is impossible. Anything is imperceivable. Like, you can change your perceptions on shit, but you can't change your outcomes. So, this is a fire-ass song, so I'm gonna listen to it. And the next video, I'm gonna be talking about daily quotes. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this video. So welcome to the Clarity Chronicle family, and I respect you all for who you are. So I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Alive, like-minded, running like a diamond, running low when the sun's shining. And then when the road when the sun come, when the sun fall, I'll be there to kick you up when the sun fall. And then I got the morning when the sun fall. Oh, that's what I want to do for you all. And if you guys have made it this far, you guys get a sneak peek on where's my phone? You guys get a sneak peek on one of my freestyles. I'll be dropping hints here and there on everything, but take this with a grain of salt. I was freestyling for 3 months. Like I said, I believe anything is impossible. I believe that anything is possible. Nothing is impossible. It's just about changing your framework, changing your mindset, and changing the perceptions of how you perceive people's actions or their words. That just change your framework, change your mental state. Step one. But was it this one? No, this is a. Oh, hold up. This is actually one of my songs that I made. It's gonna be a sad one. Just to let you guys know. Alexa, stop. Breaking it apart. Like y'all be chillin' with the boys. Like we be making all the motherfucking noise while you're over here playing fuck up. Like not catch up. Be making that shit like you looking like you switched up my dick. I be saying that shit feeling really sick. Like damn baby, that's one of my fucking icks. Like you be saying you be feeling for the neck. I be saying damn baby, that be hurting you in the lungs. Like I'm chillin' with the boys. Like yo, you be playing with your father's guns. I'll be making that shit like you be chillin' with my son. Your father preserving, making that shit like you never wanna leave her, like you never wanna choose her. Like yeah, you be saying you be going. You don't know what's right or wrong. You be saying you be feeling sorry. So you say, damn, baby, go long. You be fucking with my heart. I be feeling that pain, really breaking it apart. You be saying long ass piece of hair. Like, damn, baby. There was a long ass piece of hair in my mouth. Ugh. Let me get back to gaming on the little Atari. Be making that shit feeling like your life is a pity. Be making that shit like you be feeling looking like a fucking witty. Like yo, I be chillin' in the big city. Like yo, I be saying again. Like no baby, making that shit like you're rising from fame to shame. White bitches don't know how to say my name. My name is where I be acting all super chill. That bitch, you be saying climbing up the hill. I be saying damn baby, what's the deal? I'll be over here making my very last meal. I'll be saying like I'll be chillin' with the fam, the mother and the father and the brother. Be making that shit like you never want another. Yo, I be saying never want another. Be making that shit like you wanna chill a father. Nah, you be saying you be pulling up with the ops. I be saying damn baby, why you still living on my block? That's why I be rising from the tippy top, and only fame can know your name. I be saying I be feeling the numb. Be making that shit like you chillin' with your son. Like yo, I be saying I'll be having all the fun. Like bitches, they be chillin' with the pain, with the fucking gun. Bitches wanna be killing themselves. That bitch Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was just a little sneak peek. Maybe I'll get back into freestyling later on. But it's funny, a little bit of a backstory is that I did freestyling. I started doing it. I've been on and off for the past few years. But the way I look at it is that you can go back to a skill and you can pick it up. Like for me, I used to be a gamer, and like you can pick up anything if you have the time and dedication to put that effort and work in to that skill. Again, you'll be successful in your own way, in your own thinking, in your own state of mind. But overall, I grinded my ass off. I did it every single day for about 3.5 months, and then mid-February I started content creation and everything. And I want to go back into freestyling. I've actually tried sitting down, writing music, but I could not. It was way too hard. I had too much on my mind. I had too much on my plate, and it was a lot to handle. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed that freestyle. Maybe I'll incorporate some freestyles down the line if you guys really enjoyed this. And yeah, so this channel is now going to be a part of daily quotes, motivational content, and freestyles down the line. Who knows what they may entail. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and sorry for making it so long. It's a podcast, brothers. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.